Before we start, I would like us to go through an introduction. Remember, when I say must, it is something that you need to do. It's very important that you do it. Wajib, okay? Something that is must means it is something that you need. You need to do it. It is very important for you to do it. So if someone says you must go, then it's something that it is good for you to go. It's good for you to go. Please make sure you go because it is very important. That is the word must. Something that is mustn't, the negative is mustn't. Mustn't is the short form for must not. So must not means please, 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 don't do that. So if someone says you mustn't smoke inside here, the person is saying it is very important. It is necessary that you don't do it. You mustn't make noise in a police station. So if there is something like that, that means it is necessary. It is muhim, very important that you don't do that. So must means important that you do it. Mustn't means important that you don't do it. I hope you get the differences. If I say you must go, that means it is very important that you go. Mustn't means it is very important that you don't go, you don't eat. Okay? Yes. So if someone says you mustn't, you must do exercises. That means it is necessary to do exercises, very important. You mustn't go late for an interview. That means it is very important that you don't go late. So please go early. What about don't need to? If you hear someone saying you don't need to, it means, well, it's not a must, but if you want to do it, then there is no problem. Okay? Like Yasin tells me that he has a new laptop. And then he says, can I come with it to the party? I tell him, you don't need to come with it. You don't need to come with it. You don't need means it is not necessary. But if you want to bring it, there is no problem at all. It's okay. You can bring it if you want. But it's not a must. Not a must. Yes. When I want to go to Somalia, when I want to go to Turkey, for example, can I take my passport or I leave my passport at home? And Mohammed will tell me, yeah, you must take your passport. You must carry your passport. It is important. What about mustn't? Like, for example, am I allowed to go and throw stones in a police station? You go and throw stones at the police station. No. You mustn't do that. Please don't do it. Don't do it. You must not do it. Because if you do it, mushkil problem. When I go to Mogadishu, can I go with 100 shoes? And you tell me, no. You don't need to go with 100 pairs of shoes. You can go with 2, 3, 4, 5, but 100, no, you don't need to. But if you want to go with 100 pairs of shoes, then it's your own choice, but it is not a must. So if you want to take it, you take. If you don't want to take, no problem. So can you see, don't need to is not strong. You can either do it or not. But must means please do it. Mustn't means please don't do it. So with that short introduction, ladies and gentlemen, let us now look, though I know you have understood, but let's now go through. Look at this lady. The lady says, it's a fantastic phone. You must say it. So remember, must always go with the verb in simple form. Must do, must go, must see. Don't say must eaten, must did. No. Always, all modal verbs, we use the verb in simple form. What I told you is called infinitive. So when you say I must do something, it means I need to do it. I need to do it. I'm very hungry. I must eat something. It's a fantastic film. It's a fantastic film. You must see it. Meaning it is necessary for you to see it. Very important for you to see it. The windows are very dirty. Eh? We must clean them, yeah, because the visitors are coming. Yeah, it is necessary for us to clean. Now, what about the past tense of must? Who knows the past tense of must? So for the past, like yesterday or last week, we use the word had to. Don't say I must go yesterday. No, 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 no. I had to go. I didn't see Hamed on Friday. And Hamed tells me, oh, sorry, I had to go to the airport. We had to go to Kismayo. I didn't see you on Wednesday. Shukri tells me, oh, sorry, that day I had to go to work. I had to work late. I had to. So I had to is the past tense of what? Must. Yeah, must. I was very hungry. I had to eat something. We had to walk home last night. There were no buses. Yeah. You know, you go to town and there are no buses. You say we had to walk. Yeah, we had to walk. Yeah, because we didn't have buses. There were no buses, so we had to walk. Yeah. Negative is mustn't, meaning must not. I mustn't do something means it is necessary not to do it. It is wrong. It is the wrong thing to do. By the way, if you do it, it's wrong. Eh? Like, look at this lady, look at this mother. Oh, yeah, and the daughter is here. You mustn't touch the pictures. It's wrong, you see. I must go. I mustn't be late here. Like going for an interview, you mustn't be late because if you go there late, it's not good. I mustn't forget to phone Chris, meaning I must remember to phone her. Be happy. You mustn't be sad. You mustn't type the pictures, meaning if you touch, it's not right. It's not right. So you mustn't touch the pictures. But now this one, don't need, when you say I don't need to do something, meaning it is not necessary. Okay? Yes. But you don't need to. So I don't need to go yet. I can stay a little longer. You don't need to shout. I can hear you. Okay. You can also say don't have to. They're the same, by the way. You don't have to go. You don't need to go. They are the same. In fact, they are the same. Okay. Like now, Yasin says, can I use an iPhone only in this class, or can I use a laptop? Any can do, isn't it? You don't need to get an iPhone for this class. You can even use any other phone, even a Samsung can do, isn't it? And you don't need to get an expensive phone, so long as you can hear, you can see the board very well. So you don't need to have a laptop. But if you have a laptop, that is fine. So this class, the phone is a laptop is a must for this class. No. You don't need to use a laptop. But if you have one, it's fine. But it's not necessary because you can still use your phone. You don't need to. Yeah. So you can also say don't have to. They're the same. I don't have to go yet. I can stay a little longer. So I don't need to go. I don't have to go. Those are the same things. Compare don't need to and mustn't. You don't need to go. You can stay here if you want. You see, when I say you don't need to go means you don't have to go. But if you want to go, there is no problem. But if somebody says you mustn't go, you must stay here. That means if you go, it's a problem. It's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah. So must is very strong. Okay. Okay. It's wrong. You mustn't go. So it's wrong. If you go, it's going to be wrong. Are we together there?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. So let's now look at that 1.1. Complete the sentences. Use must plus these verbs. Be, eat, go, learn, meet, wash, win. I'm very hungry. I must eat something. You see, it, where is it? Here. It is here. Marilyn is a very interesting person. Eh? You must meet her. You must meet her. Yes, Yasin, number 3.
Number 3,
hands are dirty.
Mhm.
I must wash them.
Yeah, must wash them. Shukri?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Number 4.
Number 4
Number 4, yes.
or number 3.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, number 4.
Mhm.
You must learn.
Yes, yes. You must learn to drive. It will be very useful, isn't it? Some companies want you to know how to drive, isn't it? It will be very useful. 5.
I must go shopping.
I must go shopping. I
I
need to
need
buy some food. Yeah, because
buy some.
there is no food in your house, so I must go shopping. Uba.
Shopping is the market.
Shopping.
But
Going shopping is going to buy. Yeah?
Shopping is the market that buy the clothes, I think.
Teacher, number 5.
When you go shopping, it means you're going to buy. Go shopping means you're going to buy things. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Uba, number 5. Number 6, sorry. 6. The game. Uba. 6. The game tomorrow. Maybe football. The game tomorrow is very important for us. So you say we. Uba. Okay, who is going to help?
Yes.
Yasin?
You can't always have things
No,
immediately.
6.
Oh,
The game tomorrow is very important for us.
It's very important. Yeah.
We
must win.
We must win. Yeah, we must win. Somebody else, number 7?
You can't always have a thing immediately. You must be patient. You must be patient.
Yes.
Teacher.
Yes, you must be patient. You can't always have things immediately. You must be patient.
Patient. Sometimes someone has a sick and that you can say patient.
Someone who is sick.
No, but
this one, patient has 2 meanings. Patient has 2 meanings. One, patient is an adjective. One is adjective, sifa. You know that?
Yes.
Like a patient person, a patient man, a patient lady. Someone who can wait is someone who is patient, okay?
As it can be sick, it can be tolerate.
Someone is yes. 2.
Yeah.
2. So 2, patient also is a noun, which means sick person in hospital.
Yes, I hear it a lot.
Yes, I hear a lot. Like for example, in a school, someone in a school is called a student. Someone, for example, in prison is called a prisoner. Someone in hospital is called a patient. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes. 31.2 there. So write I must or I had to. Remember, I told you must is for present, had to is for past. Number 1, I had to walk home last night. There were no buses. I had to walk home. So number 2, back to you, Yasin.
And number 2, it is late. I must go now.
Yeah, I must go now because it is now.
3, it's late.
3, Shukri.
Okay, number 3. I don't usually work on Saturday, but last Saturday I had to work.
Good.
I had to work.
Yes. Because this last Saturday I had to work. Hamid.
I had to get up early tomorrow.
No.
No. I must get up early tomorrow. I have a lot to do.
Yes, I have a lot to do. 5. Uba.
It's not here.
Okay, it's not here. It's blocked. Okay. So anybody there?
I came here by train. Train was full, and I must stand all the way.
No, you see, look, 5. I came here by train.
Yeah. I came here by train. It was full, and I had to stand all the way.
And had to stand there, and had to stand all the way. Yes, all the way. Yes. Shukri.
Okay, number 6. I was nearly late for my appointment this morning. I had to run to get there on time.
Yes, I had to run there to get on time, isn't it? I had to run to get there on time. Yes. 7.
I forgot to phone David yesterday. I had to phone him later today.
Yes. I had to phone him. Really?
Later. No. I forgot to phone David yesterday. I had to phone him. I must.
Later today.
Yes, you see today. You see.
It must. It must.
Yes.
Phone him later today.
I must phone him later today. Very good. Now this one is now complete the sentences. Use mustn't. You know, mustn't is like it is important. You don't do it. Don't need to is like, okay, if you want to do it, there's no problem. But if you want to do it, it's okay. I don't need to go home yet. I can stay a little, isn't it? So I don't need to go. We have a lot of time, so we don't need to rush, we don't need to rush, to go quickly. We don't need to go, isn't it? Quickly. But if you want to go quickly, there's no problem. Yasin?
Number 3. Keep these papers in a safe place.
Keep these papers. Maybe they are very good documents. Keep these papers in a safe place.
You must not.
You mustn't.
You mustn't do them.
You mustn't what? Take one verb from the box.
Yeah. You mustn't lose them.
You mustn't lose them. Yes, you must not lose them. Shukri.
Yes, teacher.
Continue.
Which number?
Number 4.
Okay. I'm not ready yet, but you don't need to. I'm ready to wait for me.
Yeah, you don't need to wait for me. You can go now and I'll come later, isn't it? Yeah, you don't need to wait. But if you want to wait, there's no problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you don't need to wait for me. You don't need to wait for me. Meaning not a must for you to wait. Hamid.
We must we must wait a turn of the light.
5.
Yes, 5. We leave.
5.
We don't need to forget to turn off the light before we leave.
When you say we don't have to forget, meaning you can forget if you want to, there's no problem.
Yeah.
No.
Or you can say we mustn't.
Yeah, that is it. We mustn't forget, isn't it?
Yeah.
Turn off the light.
We mustn't turn off the light before we leave.
Yeah, because if you are traveling far away, you cannot leave the lights on, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we must not forget. We mustn't forget to turn off the lights before we leave. Otherwise, if you say we don't need to forget, meaning you can forget if you want, which is not okay. Good. 6. Uba, I don't know whether Uba can try.
Yes, okay. I must contact David, but I don't need to him. I don't need to phone him. I can send him an email.
Yes. I must contact David, like give him some information. But I don't actually need to phone him, isn't it? I can send him what? An email. I can send him an email. Now, if you look at 34, 34 is like find the sentences with the same meaning. Very important now. For example, number 1 say, we can leave the meeting early. We can leave the meeting early. We can leave the meeting early. So we can leave the meeting early. We can leave the meeting early. That means we must stay. No, we couldn't stay. So they're saying we don't need to stay until the end, isn't it? Because we can leave the meeting early. That means we don't need to stay until the end. Is that okay? Now, for number 2, look at number 2. We must leave. We must leave the meeting early. We must leave the meeting early. We must leave the meeting early. So what does it? Which one is like number 2? Which sentence looks like number 2?
We must stay until the end. And
yes, we must not stay until the end. Very good. Yeah. You see, we must leave. That means we really have to go. We're not supposed to stay until the end. Shukri, next.
We must leave the meeting early. We mustn't leave.
We mustn't leave the meeting early. We must not leave. We must not leave.
We must stay until the end.
We must stay until the end.
Yes.
And then Yasin, we had to leave. Number 3, number 4. 4.
We had to leave.
We had to leave the meeting early. We had to leave.
We don't need to stay until the end.
No. This is present.
Yes.
We had to leave the meeting early. So that means
we couldn't stay until the end.
We could not stay until the end. Yes, maybe there were some issues that came up. 5. Anybody else to try? Anybody to try?
We don't need to leave the meeting early. We don't need to. We don't need to stay until the end.
Really, look, we don't need to leave the meeting early. We don't need to leave. We don't need to leave the meeting early. So that means
you can't leave early. We couldn't stay until
no. You see, when someone says we don't need to leave, we don't need to leave.
We don't need to leave the meeting early. We can stay until.
Yeah, it means we can stay until the end, isn't it? Because yes.